Welcome to my channel. Again, my name is Sean Egglestone and I am a registered dietitian. I work in the hospital. I see thousands of patients every year, and the mission for my channel is to share my experience with you as a dietitian, as a nutrition professional, as someone that works with people one-on-one about their nutrition, and to share their stories, their struggles, to help you improve the quality of your life by following a healthy diet. Now, one of the goals for this channel, at least moving into the new year, but certainly one of the goals for this channel has been not just nutrition education, but the philosophy behind nutrition. And what I mean by that is I made a video a while back, and this is an important topic, and that is when I look at food, I look at the what, the why, the how. Okay, that's how I break down nutrition: the what, the why, the how. The why is why you should even care. And I think that's really where most people struggle. People think that their biggest obstacle is the what. What do I need to do? Give me a meal plan, or I don't know how to cook. And those things are easy. If you've ever set your mind to something, you'll find a way to get it done. That's the how. Okay, if you're committed to being healthy, you will find a way to learn how to cook. It's easy. Watch some Gordon Ramsay or some Jamie Oliver stuff on YouTube. There's plenty of videos out there on how to cook. And the what, you just watch a handful of my videos. You go over to SeanTheRD.com and there's the video, the presentation page. It will tell you everything you need to know for the basics on what to eat. So that's already covered. But why should we even care? And for me, that's the most important aspect of nutrition, because it's the one that most people lack. And that is their biggest obstacle to getting healthy and making long-term changes in their diet and in their health, is they just don't have a strong enough reason why. And when I was thinking about that question earlier today, it really sort of made me think about why, when we plan our day out, when we plan our weeks out, when we plan the year out, why doesn't it look like the way we want it to look like? Why do we have ideas about how we want our life to look, how we want to live, and yet we look back and we're constantly self-sabotaging? Why can't we just tell our brain, hey, this is what I want to do and this is how I want to get there, and then it just gets done? And it's not the case. 5 minutes later, you're on YouTube watching videos again, or you're, getting distracted with your cell phone, like who knows what. And this is sort of cliche, but the one quote that I found to really answer this question as best as possible is by Tony Robbins. Again, it's super cliche, but it's he says it so elegantly. If the pain of when the pain of staying change occurs when the pain of staying the same is worse than the pain of change. And what that means is, when it's more inconvenient for you to stay the way that you are, you will change. So when we think about diet change, when we think about changing the way that you eat and what the foods look like, your food landscape, your setting in the house, it takes a lot of work, a lot of discipline, time, and effort. And it's easier not to do any of that stuff. It's easier to eat like crap than it is to eat healthy, and that's why people do it, because it's easier. But when you get sick and following your unhealthy diet becomes more inconvenient than the inconvenience of changing, you will change. One of the things that blew me away, absolutely blew my mind, happened a few months ago when I was working with this lady. She was in her 50s, and she had just had a heart attack. I don't know if it was her first one or her second one, but we were talking about nutrition, and she was joking about the fact that she loved bacon, and she wasn't particularly interested in changing her diet at all. And it turns out that the prior year, she had lost her son to a heart attack. And yet she's sitting there in front of me as I'm trying to help educate her on how to take care of her new bypass, her new vessels that she got. she didn't want anything to do with me. And it just shocked me that we will completely disregard the consequences of our actions, even in the face of certain death. That even in the face of certain death, we still won't change. That is a scary thing. When I think about my life, there's a lot in my life I wish I did that I haven't done yet. I just had a birthday. I'm looking back at the last year. Of course, COVID changed a lot of things, but I think about that the last year didn't look the way that I wanted it to look. I didn't get the things done. I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. But one of the things that I've been exceptionally disciplined and consistent about over the last 9.5 years is being vegan. Why? Why am I so successful at being vegan and yet I fail in other areas? And that's because of my why. My why is, I wrote it down. If I don't, this is what I was telling myself 9 years ago. I had this epiphany. But anyway, another story. If I don't change the way that I eat, it will kill me. So, unlike the experience that this other woman was having, my patient, I had the opposite experience. I was reading up on the consequences of following an unhealthy diet, high in added salts, sugars, fats, oils, meat, deficient in whole grains, beans, fruits, and vegetables. If I continue to eat this way, it will kill me. But if I dedicate myself to make these changes and to improve my health, I can decrease my risk for diabetes, cancer, stroke, dementia substantially. The quality of my life will be so much better in the long run. And it's that, having that strong why, is what motivates me every single day to continue this journey to be healthy. So I hope you found this video inspiring. I hope you found it motivational. Moving forward in 2021, two of my goals for this channel, again, is one, what to eat, and the second one is why. The science, the philosophy, the ideas behind nutrition and the ideas behind behavior change. And I hope that you will join me in this journey over the next year. Cheers.